Okay, so these next four reviews come with lore. Um, so the three of the movies I'm about to review, there's gonna be four little chunks, four little mini reviews. Gotta speed round this shit. I actually watched basically all these on Saturday. And then on Sunday, some wackiness happened. Scary at the time, but it's a fun story now. But I am back in my apartment for the first time in 4 days. It's Thursday as I'm recording this. Um, so I spent Monday at the hospital, and then Tuesday, Wednesday at my parents' house. If you're wondering, I pulled my back helping a friend move, and I didn't think it was a huge deal. And then later on that day, I was sitting on my couch, and I reached down to plug in my heating pad, and I fell off my couch, and my back just went. And I was on the floor of my apartment for 8 hours before I finally caved and called my dad. And then 2 hours later, the fire department had to break my door down because I couldn't unlock it because I couldn't get up. And three EMTs and a cop had to carry me down the stairs of my apartment on a cloth stretcher. It's a fun story now. It wasn't when it was happening. I was in intense pain. I had to pee really bad, and I was very thirsty. And I was in my underwear the entire time, so that wasn't fun. But that's all gone now. But long story short, a medical emergency means I had to put off recording these reviews for 4 days, which is why they're all coming at the same time. I'm going to be wearing the same outfit for the next four fucking reviews. You don't give a shit. Why am I telling you this? Anyway, so the first one I watched on Saturday was Vivarium. I enjoyed this one a lot. Very interesting movie. So it's Jesse Eisenberg, Imogen Poots. Imogen Poots, whose name I love because I cannot believe it's actually her name, um, are playing this engaged couple looking for a home, and they talk to the creepiest fucking realtor you could ever imagine, who takes them to a planned suburban community, and then just ditches them. And as they're trying to leave and go home, they realize that the suburban community yonder is a gigantic, never-ending labyrinth, where the turns just take them all the way back. It's very grim. It's surreal kind of. It's I enjoyed it a lot. As far as like what the movie's actually intents were, I was concerned that it was gonna be like a really, and it kind of is when it starts out. It eases out of this though. It was gonna be a really harsh, and you realize like suburbia, fucking rots your. Honestly, I had never really thought suburban areas were that big a deal. It's just another place to live. I never got like the whole it's like there's no culture. Like, there's no culture in a lot of places. There's no culture in a lot of cities, dude. um, but yeah, I was concerned it was gonna be like really heavy-handed, like ham-fisted, just satire of like suburban living. But it actually went to a much more interesting place. Um, just in regards to like artificiality and sort of it takes place in Ireland. It's not. It's I was gonna say the American dream, but really just like in general the suburban like nuclear family kind of dream. The beyond like just the American concept of that. Oh, I do have a question here. What is it with Irish movies and like having 10 trillion studio bumpers before the opening credits? I swear every Irish movie I've ever seen, it's been like a solid 10 minutes of just like bumpers for production studios that made this one movie and then folded. Um, it's weird. It's something that's always bugged me. Every time I watch an Irish movie, it feels like it's all of them. There's probably been some that they weren't. And I just didn't notice, but that's my big gripe for that. Why do Irish movies always have 10 bajillion studio fucking bumpers? Anyway, um, I really adored this film. Jesse Eisenberg and Imogen Poots killed it. You really get like the sense of dread, and it's fun because the situation they're in really does drive a wedge between them, but it doesn't do the cliche thing where they turn on each other. They do like they get into arguments, but in the end, it's always clear that they're on each other's side. Like they fight, they argue, but like I mean, they love each other. There's a reason they're moving in together. It I really adore how he uses I'm gonna talk about color. How he uses color to really ingrain this like sense of artificiality into it. Everything in the plant community is so fake feeling. The grass looks like astroturf. It's all sorry, neck. It's all like a very delightfully, very eerie shade of like vomit green. It's all really not gross to look at, but it's unnerving. It's the color grading is fantastic in it. I really love the way they use it to really drive home how fake everything here is and how holds. Um, I guess mini spoilers here. There's this recurring motif of cuckoo birds. The movie starts off with a cuckoo bird pushing eggs out of a nest to parasite off the nest. Um, and while the couple is trapped in yonder, they're given a box with a baby in it and told raise the baby and or raise the child and be released. So they have to take care of this fucking weird little. It I love it because the movie is always clear. Makes it clear where they're coming from because they hate this little shit. They fucking despise it, and you find out why because it's a screeching little monster. It is not human. They go to great lengths to make you understand this thing is not a little kid. This is something, and I really appreciate that. And like it, you kind of fall into like the same trap that Imogen's character does, and that you start like, oh, just a little kid, and then he does something fucking freaky. You're like, oh, okay, hold on, that's a monster child. That is not human. But the child after they have Planet Kid is like stone cold perfect. I love him. He's fucking so weird and creepy and annoying in like exactly the right way. Good job, kid. Um, yeah, I really I enjoyed Vivarium. Good movie. Um, 4 out of 5. I like it. I'm feeling better now. By the way, I'm on happy pills. They make me feel great. I do have one complaint. So I'm on a steroid regimen for my inflammation. I had a partially bulging disc. Is what it was. And then I had some pain relievers and a muscle relaxant for my back spasms. And all I wanted to know is if I could drink on these, and like one taking these. And I was looking at the fucking drug facts. And it's like, talk to your doctor before taking alcohol, or limit alcohol use. Like, I just wanted a hard yes or no. Just say no, I can't have a beer, or say yes, I can have a beer. I don't fucking pussyfoot around on me, okay? Oh yeah, but I like Vivarium. 4 out of 5.